stepped in at really short notice to come and help us out at the Diverse FM live music showcase, which was obviously your debut for us.
Yeah.
How did you think the show went, and how did you think you got on?
It was absolutely beautiful, man.
Yeah?
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, for a start, it was St George's Day. Sorry, excuse me, tuning my guitar on air.
That's not
Nah, it was absolutely brilliant night. The massive flag, semi-skinned, epic. Ego Trip, your favourite band.
That's it. Right, let's talk a little bit about you. Now, obviously, you fly solo, you do it acoustically.
Yeah.
What made you want to go this kind of route rather than sort of joining a band?
I've never really known any other musicians, to be honest. It was pretty much always just me. And then I've picked up a guitar 3 years ago, taught myself everything I know, and then gone from there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And sort of like, you know, obviously you pick it up, you go solo. Who are the kind of inspirations that you're into? Because obviously you're a young lad, you've recently turned 18, so, you know, you are still a young guy, but who are the kind of people that you sort of really look up to in the scene?
See, I like a lot of local stuff. I mean, I've recently been hanging around with a few guys at college, and they're actually in a band called Hazard. I don't know if you've heard of them. We're
actually reviewing them next week on next week's show. Right. You can text them for me and let them know.
Yeah. They're probably tuning in, to be fair.
Happy days.
But yeah, I've found that they like a lot of the stuff I'm into, and they're showing me the ways of punk. And but apart from that, I'm into like my rock music. I listen to actually anything though.
Okay.
Reggae, ska, R&B, bit of dubstep.
But who would be your number one? Your number one person of all time that you look at and you think, you know what, if I could be like anyone, I'd really want to be like this person or achieve what they've achieved.
You're not going to know who she is, but her name's Otep Shamaya. She's sort of metal rap artist from America, and she does like loads of poetry on the side. She's really politically active, and that's who I'd want to be. It's that sort of thing.
Okay.
This track is called She Said, and it's by Plan B. She said, I love you, boy. I love your soul. I love you, baby. Oh, 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 oh. She said, I love you more than words can say. She said, I love you, baby. So I said, what you say, girl, can't be right. How can you be in love with me? We only just met tonight. So she said, boy, I loved you from the start. When I first started, love goes down. Something started burning in my heart. I said, stop this crazy talk and leave right now and close the door. She said, but I love you, boy, I love your soul. She said, I love you, baby, oh, 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 oh. Snap up in the courts, pleading my case in the witness box, telling the judge and the jury the same thing that I said to the cops on the day that I got arrested. I'm innocent, I protested. She just feels rejected. Had a heart broken by someone she's obsessed with. She likes the sound of my music, which makes her a fan of my music. So why love goes down makes her lose it. She can't separate the man from the music. And I'm saying all this from the stand. And my girl cries tears from the galleries. It's got bigger than I ever could have planned. Like the song by the Zootons Valerie. And the jury don't like the buying it. And she's making me nervous. Arms crossed with face like I'm trying it. That's fixed on me like a murderess. They wanna lock me up and throw away the key. Wanna send me down, even though I told them she said, I love you, boy. I love your soul. I love you, baby. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, you did. I love you more than words can say. I love you, baby. And I'm going down because because of what she said.
Daz-la Jones on Diverse FM 102.8.
Right, let's talk more about your music. Now, you're saying a lot about sort of like, you was talking about the people whose sounds that you like.
Yeah.
How do you describe your sound?
My sound, I don't know. It changes. Like, I range from things like that to I can do things like One Direction or.
Really?
Yeah, I can.
Have you seen the parody video though?
Yeah, I saw that. I reposted
really
that.
Good.
Loved
really
it.
good. But no, you know, sort of what is your sound like? How would you describe your sound?
I'd say sort of like dirty vocal, mixed in with a bit of, like you say, soul, bit of actually a bit of country influence.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
What kind of country people have you listened to then that you sort of like look at?
Johnny Cash, definitely.
Yeah, everyone's got to love a bit of the Johnny Cash.
That definitely comes across in your tune, so
Yeah.
it definitely does.
And then obviously you got like Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers, people like that. I could name more, but no one would know them, and I'd be embarrassing myself.
You're a very well listened to music kind
Yeah.
of person, though. It's nice to see that you don't just take your inspirations from one kind of genre, that you've taken them from everywhere and then put them into your music.
And the thing is, I've sort of grown up with like 60s music, like Everly Brothers, Elvis, Roy Orbison, Buddy Holly, people like that.
Is that your dad's fault?
No, it's not him.
No?
It's like on the other side of my family, but yeah, I actually really like all that sort of music.
Yeah, you know what? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. When the 60s and 70s was about, obviously, this is when me and you were swimming around in places that we won't talk about. You know, before we were made, and whatever. But the thing is, music was music.
Yeah.
Every single person that was doing it was talented. There was nothing where it could change someone's voice. There was nothing to make someone sound better. They were that good because that's how they recorded. Because you've only got to listen to the recordings in the studios. There is no sound effects. There is no reverb. There is nothing. It is just proper.
live.
It is just proper music. So you know, I'm with you on because I love the 70s soul and the 70s funk.
Yeah.
But music was music back then. What is your view on music though currently?
Oh, don't get me started. I think there's a lot of people trying too hard that don't get very far because of it, and then there's a lot of people not trying hard enough that seem to get the lucky breaks. There's so much luck involved nowadays, and it shouldn't be like that. It should be like you said, where it's just pure talent.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know that Johnny was going to ask you some questions as well. So Johnny, is there anything you wanted to ask Ryan?
Can I say, because obviously in a studio and playing acoustic, like you can't tell a live performance from it. Do you know what I mean? Like you put a lot more when you're out at a gig because there's an audience to play to. Can I ask, is Kurt Cobain and Billy Joe Armstrong like an influence on you
Kurt
playing?
Cobain definitely would be, but if I'm honest, that would only be last year because I'd be lying if I said I hadn't heard. If I said I'd heard of Nirvana before then, because although my music taste is diverse, like I hadn't really listened to Nirvana since.
We appreciate your honesty on here. We appreciate the honesty, but no.
Yeah, this year I've sort of taken loads of music on board, like The Doors, Nirvana, the Beatles. In fact, doing a project at college. I mean, it's just amazing. Short amounts of space. That if you spend some time on it, then you can like learn so
about
much.
this track and sort of like where the story behind it.
It came a few weeks ago. One of my friends texted me, one of the guys in my music class, he's on the punk scene. He texted me saying that there was supposed to be loads and loads of CCTV coming around the country, like 60 million more cameras or something. And I just thought, we're all going to be watched. Like, wow.
Yeah.
It's a mind-blowing thought when you think there could be like 1 million cameras on you at any one time. Like, and
So with his track called Big Brother.
I will not break. You will not take me. The world will witness your treachery. You will not see me. Big brother, Why do you spy on me? 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 You claim you're helping, but line the pockets of only you. How can you demand loyalty when you deny our privacy? We will be free from you, Big Brother. Why do you spy on me? Why do you spy on me? Why can't you let me free? Why can't you let me free? Let me free.
Do not attempt to adjust your dial. Daz-la.
Right, my name is Ryan Prazer. I've just been on Darverse FM 102.8. I had a rocking time. And if you want to find out how you can follow me, www.facebook.com/Ryan Prazer Official. Prazer is Prazer. Don't forget it.